Hey SYTA family, this is Steve Maehl, your SYTA President, and I'm so excited to be live today from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I also am very honored to have with me Karl, Pietrzak, the CEO of Destination Gettysburg, who is welcoming the hundreds of student groups, hundreds of students that are here with groups that are enjoying all that Gettysburg has to offer. I've had groups this morning at the battlefield, out on tour, at the museum, the cyclorama, everything, and the weather has been great. There's been countless buses in and out, and it's been so encouraging to see them. So what have you seen in the last month or two as we've seen the resurgence of travel?
So we've really seen visitors coming back to Gettysburg. I mean, from the buses, which are fantastic to see, that's really kind of the lifeblood of Gettysburg, to families and couples coming and just getting out and really, shaking off that year of not being able to do things and coming here to Gettysburg. So it's been great to see.
Yeah, and we've noticed in the student tour industry, with a lot of stuff still closed down in recent months, there's been a bit of a shift where some tour operators have said, well, let's take out a day maybe in DC or somewhere else and do a day trip to Gettysburg. I know our company has shifted that to a lot. So is that something that you can do in just a day from DC, or what do you recommend for student groups looking for an alternate destination?
Sure, absolutely. Gettysburg, our location is really ideal. If you're visiting New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Gettysburg's right on the way from any of those places to the next stop. And we'd love you to spend the night and a little more time here in Gettysburg. But even if we're a stop on the way, there's so much to do. I think we're about an hour and a half drive from Washington, D.C., and we have the battlefield. We've got, museums of our own. There's haunted tours, outlets just like we're out here today with the group. Lots of fun stuff for kids to do and stuff where they can learn a little bit too. So yeah, absolutely. Please include us in your travels.
I love it. And I've noticed our group has felt very safe, and there hasn't been a lot of restrictions here, but is there anything that people should know about either the state of Pennsylvania or the city of Gettysburg as things are opening back up?
Sure. Well, things are fairly open right now. Pennsylvania on June 28th will go mitigation free. We're expected to hit 70% vaccinated for the adult population, and once we do that, the governor's lifting pretty much all the mitigation efforts. So you hardly see masks anymore, but if individual outlets require that, then I'd recommend having a mask with you, and just follow whatever those rules are, but by all means come and have fun.
Excellent, will do. Well, thank you so much, Karl. Thank you to Destination Gettysburg for all you're doing for our student groups, and come on out to Gettysburg.